Hey guys, what up? What up? Welcome. My name is Buddy, and hey, so don't go anywhere. You guys were invited here because you guys are doing research on how you guys can um, work remotely from home, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm involved with. I just wanted to show you what I have been collecting here. This is my precious metals collection. These are called goldbacks, and this is a $1 gold back. I got a $10 gold back. These are my newest additions. These are quarter gold backs. And these are called numismatic coins. And I have some 1 ounce silver coins. I have some old scrap metal silver. Those are old half dollars from like the early 1920s. I got a little bit of gold, small increments of gold, grams of gold, and little pieces of silver. And then I have my 1 ounce coins here. Drop something. My name is Buddy. I'm coming to you from the Pacific Northwest Washington, and I'm a single father. I'm a widower, and I have been working remotely quietly from home since about 2010. And I want to read off my brochure here a little bit. Why own precious metals? Throughout history, silver and gold have always been used to gain and maintain wealth. It's a fact that silver and gold have historically gained in value at a rate that has far exceeded nearly every other option over time. These metals continue to maintain their appeal due to their tangible affinity nature. In today's global economy, inflation, financial instability, and currency devaluations are ever-present threats. Acquiring these metals can provide a hedge against a range of financial risks. For example, during the financial risk of 2008, people lost on an average of 40% of the value of their retirement plans, where areas of precious metals during the same period of time tripled in value. When you purchase silver and gold, you are simply taking fiat currency that has historically lost its value and are trading it for historically sound currency. Okay, so what makes gold a safe choice? Gold's value transcends borders, cultures, and currencies. This makes it easily bought and sold in most parts of the world. In times of global uncertainty, investors flock to gold as a secure asset, driving up its price and providing a form of insurance against global instability. Central banks may print more money, which increases inflation, but they can create more gold. This scarcity gives gold a unique position as a hedge against inflation. Several central banks have begun substantially increasing their reserves of gold to protect their currencies and the economy from the potential collapse or depreciation of any currency. If the experts are quietly rushing to gold to protect themselves, where does that leave you and your family? Why is silver a valuable asset? I love the sound of silver. Like gold, silver is viewed as a hedge against inflation. However, silver is more affordable, is historically undervalued, and its significant industrial use makes it more appealing for many. Historically, the silver gold reserves ratio is 11 to 1, meaning for every 1 ounce of gold, you should be able to buy 11 ounces of silver for the exact same money. Looking at the prices of the gold today, you will see that means 1 ounce of silver should be valued well over $200. This shows that silver is extremely undervalued, and many believe the natural order of things will come back into alignment over time. In addition, silver has widespread industrial use. It's in all electronics, solar panels, it has medical applications, electric vehicles, the list goes on and on. How many electronic devices do you have in your home? Do you think we will have less electronic devices in the future? Probably not. That's me answering. So silver is affinity resource just like gold. This means that an industry consumes more and more silver There will be less and less of it. Simply supply and demand show that silver is posed to increase dramatically. This is why at Quicksilver, we focus more heavily on silver. The benefits and uses of silver. One of the most useful metals on the planet, silver is the best electrical conductor of all metal, making it essential in the production of electrical components. It's used in switches, connectors, circuit boards, smartphones, computers. Silver plays a critical role in the production of solar panels. Silver is used to create the conductive tracks that collect electricity in the solar cells. Silver has natural antimicrobial properties, which is why it is used in the medical devices, wound dressings, and coatings for surgical instruments. Silver is used in the water filtration systems and water purification devices because of the ability to kill bacteria and inhibit microbial growth. There are only a handful of ways among the thousands that industry uses silver every day. What are the benefits of various increments of silver and gold? Silver and gold come in wide range of sizes from 1/8 grain, 1/10 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 kilo, and more. It's a wise idea to have a variety of sizes in your collection. This is why we continuously inventory a wide selection of silver and gold. You will always find something to fit your specific needs and budget with Quicksilver. Kilobars of silver and gold are lower prices per troy ounce option, but due to their high cost and weight, they are not very liquid and transportable. The most commonly traded weights are 1 ounce and under due to their size, weight, and affordability. If something were to happen causing our electronic banking system to go down for an extended period of time, how would you pay for basic necessities? For example, in a crisis like electronic banking systems going down, you would have no access to your bank account or credit cards. Small denominations of silver and gold make it easier in individuals to buy or sell without needs to melt or break off pieces of a larger bar. Fractional increments offer a precise measurement opposed to hoping you didn't just overpay for a particular item. In addition, small increments like 1/4 grain or 1/10 ounce allow individuals to acquire a nest egg of silver and gold gradually over time without heavily cutting into their monthly budgets. Imagine what you spend on a cup of coffee. You could be building your financial future. Plus, we have a simple system that can grow it for you automatically. Buying with confidence. There are many companies selling precious metals. How do you know what you're buying is genuine? First, always look for a company that specializes in precious metals. If they are not getting their products directly from the mints or from a controlled dealer network, they may be unknowingly selling metals that are not pure. Look for a company that's been around for many years. If a company is selling fake silver and gold, they will not be around for long. They will often close down and then reopen under a different name. Be wary of deals that seem too good to be true. Advertisements such as silver coins 50% off or get 6 coins for the price of 1 are usually hiding something. The silver market doesn't function like a furniture store. Precious metals have a net set value no matter where they come from. That's the idea behind the commodity. Finally, be cautious of companies who charge an upfront fee solely to grant you access to wholesale price. Do the math. In many cases, the majority of people will not save enough on the metals they purchase at the wholesale price to recoup the cost of the fee. There is a rule of thumb in the industry: if you don't hold it, you don't own it. It is important to make sure you physically receive the metals you purchased. Lots of companies will offer vaulting services, while there are companies that will legitimately vault your metals for you. There is no real guarantee that your metals will be there when you want to pull them out. Over the years, there have been horror stories from people who who thought their metals were guaranteed, but due to circumstances, the vault operators utilized the stored metals to get out of a financially difficult time, leaving their customers empty-handed. Your best option is to store your metals in a home safe using a high quality, fireproof, and theft resistant safe. Be sure to bolt it to the floor or wall in a discreet location. The future of precious metals, while the future is not predictable, history has left behind their breadcrumbs for us to follow. When history paired with logic and common sense is too easy to the patterns, in 1971, you could pay for a loaf of bread with either 25 cents or 1/5 gram gold. Compare that to today. That's the same 1/5 gram of gold. You would buy 5 loaves of bread. How many breads are you buying for a quarter today? The use has lost 96.7 of its purchasing power since the Federal Reserve was created in 1913. The US dollar is a fiat currency. It's based solely on the trust in government authority. That same government that keeps printing more money makes it worth less and less to all of us. It has gotten to a point where people been forced to seek alternatives to traditional saving. Traditional saving is clearly losing battle when the hard-earned money is continuously stripped of its value. Many governments are seeing this too and are buying up hoards of gold and silver to protect themselves. Why shouldn't you? Why Quicksilver? Established in 2019, Quicksilver has been through many volatile changes in global financial markets, including the pandemic and major banking systems collapsed of 2023. With each financial catastrophe, the precious metals markets fluctuate rapidly, where other well-established companies had a temporary cease sale. Quicksilver seemingly weathered each event, providing uninterrupted services. Quicksilver has been successfully vetted by many of the highest accredited mints and precious metals organized such NGC and CNT. With our easy to set up precious metals auto wealth solutions, you can begin acquiring silver and gold on autopilot. There is no contract. Change what you receive each month at will. We specialize in assisting beginners in saving in silver and gold, but we are also a full service precious metals dealer for individuals looking to make large specialty purchases. Give us a try, experience what set us apart from other companies, and begin your journey to the wealthy life. Okay, so at the end here, taking charge of your financial future begins today. Don't let another day pass hoping for a better tomorrow. Your future is in your control. Take action now by reaching out to the person who gave you this information. Let them show you how simple it is to get started. It's time to secure the future for yourself and your family. No one else will. All right, so that's the brochure that I got. You guys can get a brochure just like that from Quicksilver. You can go to my site. It's silverandgoldstacker.com. You can get yourself a free silver bar. And I just wanted to read that brochure to you while kind of showing the precious metals collection that I have here. And this is the trading metals option. It's like $109 around there. And what I like about this, if you do the double the challenge, if you get one of those packages within the first 30 days, you can get if you get this package, which has little grains of gold, the trading metals. It's got trading metal gold and trading metal silver. It's like I think it's $119. And if you get that within the first 30 days, or if you sell one of those packages, you'll be able to get either $20 by selling this package, or $40 if you go to the higher package, which is $139. And that's, you can start that. You can get the literature, The Power of Precious Metals, by getting that free silver bar. That's all you got to do is just pay the shipping fee, which is like $3 or $4, and you'll get some free literature about Quicksilver. And if you guys want to start your very own silver and gold collection, then This is mine. I'm growing it month by month. I've been involved with the precious metals since about 2019, 2018, just right before the shutdown happened. I started collecting. This one was actually my very first piece that I got, the Captain America 1 ounce. This is a numismatic coin. These are called numismatic. There's only like a number of these that are out in circulation, and they do gain value, you know, as because it's just like a trading card. There's only a certain amount of them out. I do like to kind of fluctuate and change up my collection. I like buying 1 ounce coins, 1 ounce coins, and then I like buying. It just kind of depends on my what I can afford. Sometimes I'll just buy a 1/10 ounce of silver. These go for like, you know, anywhere from $6 to $9 or $10 or whatever per coin. Then I got these little increments, grams of gold, half grams of gold. I got some gold plated quarter here. I didn't get this from Quicksilver, but I did. It's in my collection. And then these gold backs, you can actually use these as a currency. My chiropractor, he actually accepts gold backs as payment for his expertise. So, like the literature said, you know, if it ever came down to it, you know, what are we gonna, if we ever come down to a power grid, what are we gonna use if we can't get into our bank account? Quicksilver also has a new copper collection in there. This isn't from Quicksilver, but it's a copper collector's item of Aussie that I got about a month ago. But you're gonna have a huge variety of stuff that you can get in a Quicksilver store. Um, you can share your store, you know, and people can order off of that, and you can earn from people buying off your store. You can earn by sharing memberships. There's different ways to earn with Quicksilver, and you can also use your earnings to repurchase more precious metals. That's what I like about this. They're tangible. It's actually something that you're collecting every single month. It comes safely in your mailbox. You're able to track it once the order goes out. They send you email step by step. You're able to track your packages and make sure they get safely sent to your home. So get that free silver bar. It's silverandgoldstacker.com, and check out the overview video in below this video here, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm also gonna send you guys my digital business card, and so you guys can save my contact. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. This is Buddy, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless.